Quantifiers are a little bit tricky with the young learners and also the new users. So let's see. Those quantifiers I list here. Some, a few, much, any, a little, many, lots of. Before we continue with the lesson, you can pause this video and draw on the trough on a piece of paper by yourself. And you try to track which word belong to which group. Okay? Some, for example, is it belong to countable noun, plural countable noun, or is it belong to uncountable noun? Because whenever we use quantifiers here, normally we only use with plural countable noun. Okay, more than one. A few, more than one. Much, more than one. A little, many, more than one. Or uncountable noun. You cannot count. Okay, but you can also use the quantifiers like this. And then I will give you 3 seconds before I show you the results on the screen. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so consider that you already paused the video and you have the answers by yourself. Now let's check the answers. Some is belong to countable. It also belong to uncountable noun. A few, yeah. Much, any, and any also belong to uncountable noun. A little, is it countable or uncountable? Uncountable, a little love. A little love, little hug, little kiss, little gift. Okay, many. Lot of. Or a lot of. We also have uncountable, countable now. Okay, so let's see. It's just the first the activity for warming up. So let's see what we can do and how to memorize those words. Countable now. Okay, so firstly, we need to recognize what are countable nouns. What can we count? 1, 2, 3, 1 mouse, 2 pencils, 3 TVs. Okay, which one we can count? Apple, an apple, 1 apple. Hot dog, a hot dog. Fries, yes, fries we can also count. A purse, yes, a purse. Shoes, 1 shoes, even though we normally say that it's a pair of shoes. Okay, but shoes we can also count it. 1 shoes, 2 shoes, 3 shoes. Okay, and separately, singularly. A dress, 1 dress, 2 dress. Cars, 3 cars. Crayon, color pencil. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 color pencils. Erasers, eraser. And human, person, people, and animals can also belong to countable nouns. So now let's see, what are uncountable nouns? Uncountable noun, normally we will consider about the material. Okay, the material, the thing that you use, the substance that you use to make something else. Normally it's the materials. For example, something as liquid as milk, water, yes, flour. It's like that. Flour. So normally when you want to count those substances, those materials, you need to say a bottle of milk, a cup of water, okay, a glass of water, or a spoon of flour. You cannot say 1 flour or 1 milk. It doesn't make sense in English. Next, what's that? Salt. Okay, so salt, you can also say a bone of salt, a grain of salt. Next, sugar. if you want to count it, you can say a cube of sugar, a spoon of sugar, a bowl of sugar, a spoon of sugar. You cannot say 1 sugar, 2 sugar, 3 sugar, 100 sugar. Cannot. Or a grain of sugar, just like a grain of salt. Okay, what is it? Rice. Yes, rice is also a kind of material. Next, honey. Honey and jam. Yes, whenever you remember, you notice the something that's stinky, liquid, sweet. So jam and honey is also is uncountable. Okay, you also need like a measurement, like spoon, like a glass, like a cup, like a bowl, like a bottle, to measure those substance. Next, meat. Meat also a kind of material. Cheese, a piece of cheese, but cheese is a material, just like meat. And the last one, coffee. Coffee, tea, also uncountable now. If you want to count a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a pot of tea. So here, what is it? Let's see. So we have countable and uncountable. And in the middle is like the 100% of quantity. Nearly. Okay, so for countable, we have a few. But uncountable, we have a little. Okay, a little we use for uncountable now. Some, any are the special words, so that you can use both for countable and uncountable now also. Many, okay, for countable now we use many, uncountable now we use much. Lots of or a lot of. Okay, we can both use for countable or uncountable now. So let's see some examples below. Some oranges. Okay, so here we can use some for countable now. Oranges are countable nouns. Some oranges. Or we can also say some juice. Juice is the kind of water, a liquid. So we use some juice. It's acceptable. Some juice. Some is very like some, lots of, a lot of, very safety word to use when we want to, when we would like to describe about the plural noun, or in case that we are not sure the noun are uncountable, is it uncountable or not? Okay, next, few candies. Okay, a few candies. A little money. I don't have much money. I have little money. Little money. A little money. Many candies. Candies we can count. Countable now. So in case of plurals, many candies. Many candies. Much money. Much money. The billionaires are the people who have much money. And how about lots of? Okay, lots of time. A lot of time. Time you cannot count. Uncountable now. Or people you can count. You can also use lots of or a lot of. A lot of. A lot of people. Lots of people. So here, we have a few, quantifiers over there. So, any, many, much, we use in the question. Many, any, much. We don't use, yes. For example, do you have any friends? Do you have any close friends? Any, question. How many dogs do you have? Yes, we use question. Those three are the special words. Because if the rest of the words they use in the positive, all of them can use in the positive question, and any, many, much we can use in questions and also in negative Sometimes we can also use many and much in the positive sentences, but in those cases, we'd like to express the mood of how do I say? Formal. Yes, the formal mood. So for countable nouns, and with a plural, we use there are. Uncountable noun, we use there is to answer or to create the full sentence. So there are a lot of cookies. There are some cookies. It depends on yourself in case that you would like to use a few, some, many, or a lot of, or lots of, because some people, they have the measurements differently from each other. Some, they think that, okay, that's enough, so I think it's a lot. Enough, yes, it's more than I desire. But for the other people, they think that just few, not enough for me to eat, like that. A few cookies. There are a few cookies. There are many markers. There are many markers. How about this one? There is lots of wood. Okay, wood is a material. We can say that a bench of wood or a block of wood. So at that time we turn it into countable noun, but wood is material, so we can say there is lots of wood. There is a little of wood. There is little wood. There is much wood. What is it? Butter. Okay. There is a little butter. There are many flags. There are some flags. There are a few flags. Okay, so you can write those buttons down, and then you will look at the pictures, some pictures or some objects in your room, in your own room. For example, the mouse, the clock, the vase of flowers, the door, pictures frame, and then you will create the sentence by yourself. There are, along with a few, some, any. And pay attention whether it is the countable noun or uncountable noun. If countable noun, there are. Uncountable noun, there is. Thank you for watching. A bientôt. See you soon.